Whenever people say silly things like, oh, I feel sorry for your wife and kids, I always say, I'm happy to come on and, say hello and, just field any questions you guys might have about what it's like to be married to a based Giga Chad like Andrew. So if you got anything to say, here I am.
I reluctantly like the Wilsons and vehemently dislike them. I want to like them because as a conservative Christian, they are fighting big battles for the things I have wanted for so very, very long. And one of the two of them are very good at it. I am a loyalist through and through. And so I know how to sacrifice minor things for the major goals. Not all of us seem to know or care how to do that. This is me slinging mud at my people I'm going to be talking about. Hint, hint. Full disclosure, I went through a personal odyssey this last decade, and I was a free agent during this travel. You can watch my video entitled New Goal for the Channel, Little Repentance, Little Reflection. The thumbnail says something like, The Story So Far. After Charlie Kirk's death, I woke up, and I am returning to form. I wanted to put aside tiny squabbles and infighting to focus on the most important thing, saving America, saving the West. But unfortunately, the Orthodox seem to be primarily committed on proselytizing us Protestants with puck shots. So I recant my previous statement, and I have decided to be more vicious and long-suffering in my countering the counter-signal. By the way, I'm coming for you too, Stephen D. Young. I'm dedicating a whole series on this guy. I promise I'm nearing the point about Rachel. But a little housekeeping first. I have decided to go for broke. I have decided this is my monk era, and I will be thoroughly burrowed in my hole. I am going to go full kamikaze Jesse. I don't care. I have a blank page, and I will draw how I like. I'm coming after everyone. Orthos, dispensationalists, and then finally, I will have to let my last idol of fellowship go, and go after the Calvinist as well. Though that one hurts. They are the closest group I have found out here. That so closely fits me. If only they didn't think of themselves as mere expressions of God's decisions. I have decided to forego validation of any sort and go into a flow state, upload my art free of any pollution, whether it be praise geared towards guiding me a certain way, or criticism to delude my approach and subject matter. No regard for changing to optimize the reception. Like a berserk in a trance, I want to be free and let it rip. And so I have taken away the ability to comment or like any videos. As far as I give a shit, I am screaming into the abyss. No messaging from the outside world. I, like a monk, have decided to sacrifice any possible potential for allies, friends, or mutual comrades. I am a lone maniac, deep in the forest, building my fortress from the hard times to come. Not that I plan to be here for those hard times, mind you. You see, after all the kamikaze Karens have lifted their masks in Minnesota, and we see how dangerous the female is who is not grounded in the purpose of child rearing, I realize something about myself. I suffer the same condition. As an infertile woman who tried but never could have kids, I spilled my energy into trying to help the hated white kids online, specifically the young white males. I've been here a while. And so the fortress I plan to build is for them. On to Rachel. She barks like a dog, and I'm tired of pretending she doesn't. I have to be as sweet and congenial as possible when I interact within this crowd, because the standard is broadly understood by traditionalists and the red pill that women should be soft, pleasant, and submissive. And I even mute my tone or over-apologize and make sure to add an I think from what I know as to signal I have room for growth and that I am not claiming my own authority, and I am still labeled a feminist lunatic by this crowd. And I just can't abide hypocrisy. So it's your turn, Rachel Wilson. They turn Rachel into more of a spectacle.
Priscilla, I have two presents for you.
Really? Don't play with me.
You get to pick. You get to unwrap one, well, both of the presents, but you get to pick the order. I have Rachel, Andrew's wife, on the Discord line.
How is that a present?
In some way it will be. And then two, we can, so it's either Rachel and then the video, like us reacting to the video, or video and then
These are not
having Rachel.
presents.
I feel like it's a present.
Can I know why I'm talking to your wife who I've never met in my
because
life?
I feel like getting a woman's perspective.
Because of what you do to me affects her too.
Don't you think there's a conflict of interest here?
I'm sorry, didn't you just say I'm a big, evil, scary man, and that if I was a woman, there would be other results? It's like,
Oh no, watch out. Andrew's getting his rabid dog to play.
Give me my phone.
Oh, lady, I can't wait for you. My wife's coming down. She's
Hey,
I'm sorry. I'm dying here.
Rachel's going to go up one side of this boulder and down the other from Mr. Jimmy. Thank you for the Canadian 100.
Hello.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi. Hey, Brian. Long time no see. Glad to be back on. Sorry, everybody. I had some health issues I had to conquer, but I'm doing much better, so.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Take it away, Rachel. Go ahead.
Well, I heard I was summoned.
Also of his own accord, you do the other whistle. And then, if you've got all the patience you need, the dog will associate the right sound with the correct turn. After a bit, he'll go right when you whistle right, and left if you send him the other way.
Well, I heard I was summoned by Large Marge over here. She seems pretty upset about something, so you guys want to let me know like what the problem is? Anybody? No?
The funny thing is that you can see Andrew has a level of understanding here that Rachel doesn't get, because you could see where her picking gets to even him, and where he starts to get irritated by her henpecking and says, "Down, girl."
So she's still going to double down and act like she did no wrong here. She's still going to act like
Because-
you making fun of her when she was already acting like a damn fool.
hey, Rachel,
threatening to physically-
you've been sick for the last couple of days. You need to go back to bed. You've said your piece.
You're true. You're right. That's true. I have been sick a few days.
And she giggles and runs to get him a beer to outwardly signal, "I am the female thing we in the West want." But you portray that notion while you engage with the opposition. Leave the hard things for the men, right? So here's a big hypocrisy. Rachel Wilson is not soft and a quiet soul that is so precious to the Lord. And I'm going to fangirl out here and mention Jamie Hanshaw. I am not a homosexual. I am autistic. It looks the same, unfortunately. This is also to show that I'm not just an orthodox hater. Jamie has all the atmosphere for the classical, pleasant female nature, and she couldn't be more polar opposite of Rachel. The law of kindness is on her lips. We all know the vibe I'm talking about. Rachel does similar things they call out the covert feminist and the fake trad wives for doing. For instance, claiming they use their family and status for attention online. Well, Rachel Wilson is only known and heard about because of her husband.
Look at this. We have a celebrity in the chat. This is Rachel Wilson. Rachel, hey, good to see you, Mrs. Wilson. She says, thank you for the coverage and the clarification. By the way, first off, thank you. By the way, good to see you. Congratulations on your husband. I saw him. His career is blowing up. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast. I'll be honest, I listened to half of it, then I had to go take care of the kids, and I haven't finished the other half yet. So I need to finish the second half, but that is huge. That's like the biggest thing that can happen ever. So congratulations to you and your family. That's a massive accomplishment. Good for you guys. Great. You have a very smart husband. And thank you very much. Good morning. Good to see you. Thank you very much.
She is beloved in her movement because she is a kind of mascot for them.
To stand up, because I wanted him to rate me, and then he gave me an 8, but then he was like, he had Andrew rate me. He said like a 3, or he's like, she's not a 10. She has no boobies.
Doesn't that make you uncomfortable?
I was like, what? Like I didn't do anything. I just rated myself.
Isn't that weird that your man is looking at her chest? Isn't that weird?
She stood up and asked to have her body evaluated.
But
for her, this is intoxicating, I am sure. Think of the erroneous notion, better to reign in heck than to serve in heaven. But change is consistent in life. What goes up must come down. Novelty is powered by the mist. And the novelty of women say base things is wearing off.
And I didn't do anything. I just said I was a 10.
I have a question for you too. He said that you're getting worse with age. How do you feel about that?
Well, I've been on the show myself, and I'm 44 years old. I've had 5 kids. So, no, I'm not as hot as I was when I was 22. In fact, when I was on the show, I rated myself a 5. And everybody always gets upset with Andrew because he rates me a 6. And I'm like, I think he's giving me just a hair more than I deserve, but I'm a...
The main thing is that the dog must respect the shepherd as its master.